Hi everyone, today I'm doing what I eat in a day on High Fat Carnivore. I'm Anita from KetogenicWoman.com, where I share keto and carnivore recipes and other cooking ideas that have helped me to lose over 130 pounds. If you are new here, welcome. I hope you check out my website, some of my other videos, and follow along with my journey to get to my goal weight. Returning subscribers, thank you so much for coming back, and I hope you like today's video. Okay, so I am still doing the High Fat Carnivore for this month, and I may just carry right on. That is, I'm still working those things out. I'm testing my glucose and morning ketones every morning. I'm testing different types of foods to see what affects me. The last couple of days I've been testing dairy to see how that is, and that's kind of interesting, which I'll share on my next Tuesday talk. Before I get into what I'm going to have for my first meal, my book finally came. I've got Elizabeth Bright, Good Fat is Good for Women, Menopause. Now, I have heard her say that the book is good for any woman, not just menopausal women. Like, I'm way post-menopausal. The other thing that came this week is my limited edition chocolate medley LMNT. There is chocolate salt, mint chocolate, chocolate caramel, same mix as normal with the electrolytes. And yesterday I tried the chocolate mint in my coffee, and that was good. Today I am going to have chocolate caramel. I'm excited about trying this one. So I am going to do a high-fat coffee this morning. I normally just drink it black, but I've had to, do a little tweaking here and there to get my fat numbers where I want them to be. So this is where I'm going to test out the chocolate caramel salt. I'm so excited about it. So let's have some coffee. I have whipped some Avalon organic cream. There's no sweetener in here. There's one ingredient, organic cream, and that's it. No thickeners or anything. So I'm going to put in a 1/4 cup of whipped cream is the same as 2 tablespoons of fluid cream. So just bear with me while I do this. Normally I would just scoop it out, but I can't do that without a handle. Putting that in. I already know this is going to taste delicious. And here's my caramel salt. I'm going to put the link for this below so you can find it easily. And I'm pretty sure that if you follow my link below to get yourself the chocolate medley, that you can also scoop up yourself a one of those sample packs so you can try the other flavors. And I'm going to stir it in. Okay, so there's my morning coffee. Oh, that is so good. I liked the chocolate mint. This one's even better. Okay, yum. Okay, so what I am going to have for my first meal is sardines, and I'm going to have about a half. I couldn't finish this yesterday. This was on my dinner plate yesterday. It's one of my bacon beef butter cookies, which I'll link the recipe below. I was so full. That's as far as I got, so I'm going to count this as a half of one. And I'm going to have a can of sardines with this. So an interesting thing, I discovered there's lots of different sardines that look the same. So this one here is sardine fillets in spring water. It's easy to spot because it comes in a different size package, like it's a long. And so these are the ones I usually get. They're just whole sardines in water. But this one I had never seen before, and it's sardine steaks in spring water. And the steaks are just cut instead of leaving the sardines whole in there, they cut them and there's little tiny mini steaks. So I'm gonna have that one today, just because. And this will be my first meal. So I'll show you what they look like. Okay, so let's see how they are to scoop out of the can. Well, they kind of fall apart. And I know, some people have some trouble with sardines. You can get the boneless, skinless ones, but of course you know that these ones contain, they are a powerhouse of nutrients. Dr. Boz calls them her #1 superfood on keto. They are known, with her testing to raise people's ketones. So I'm all for it. They have a super amount of omega-3s in them. I love the taste of sardines just straight out of the can that has been kept cold in the fridge. Some people mix it with mayonnaise. I do have an air-fried sardine bites recipe that I'll probably put on pretty soon. Those are really good. They're crunchy on the outside. You can't tell they're sardines. So watch for that one coming. And I did try air frying the whole sardines, like coating them, put them in the air fryer. But to be honest, I prefer the cold out of the can versus the cooked. For some reason, it tastes less fishy to me. So that's just me. So this is my first meal of the day right here. I'm going to put the macros up here that shows what this meal looks like in terms of protein and fat. So before I let you go to eat this wonderful meal, I wanted to show you that I found some packaged beef fat at my local grocery store. So this is what it looks like in the package, and it works out to $1.99 a pound. So later on, when I come back for my second meal, I'm going to show you how I cook this and prepare it. It is delicious. I had some the other day, super high, something like 90-something% fat. So perfect for high-fat carnivore, what I'm doing. So I'll see you back in the next segment when I make this. Hi, everybody. I'm back. I am hungry for my second meal. I went and did a little bit of shopping. It was gridlock out there, but I guess that's to be expected. It's Saturday, 5 or 6 weeks before Christmas. It's only going to get worse. For my second meal, I'm having beef fat trimmings. This is about 6.5 ounces here, and basically it just looks like what it sounds like, what it looks like. It's the butcher or whoever has trimmed fat off some beef. There's beef in here. In Cronometer, it says that this is 90-10. It might even be a little bit higher. And that kind of makes sense because it is mostly fat with some beef. I like to air fry it. It is so good. And so what I've been doing is I just put a little bit of Redmond's on it, and in it goes. Now, last time I air fried it, I think I did it a little too long. It was delicious. It was crispy, but most of the fat ended up down in the bottom. So I'm going to cut back the time a little bit today and see how that looks. So I'm going to set it to 390 on air fry. I'm going to take it out or check it at 5 minutes to see what that looks like. I think I did 8 or 9 minutes. So I'm gonna, Okay, so while that's heating up, I'm going to just cut this into smaller pieces, and then add a little bit of salt. Not sure why I chose the world's smallest cutting board here today, but I did. Okay. I'm using the smoked cherry salt from Redmond's. I got it from Canadian Amazon. I have looked on the US Amazon and I didn't see it. So I don't know what that means. It could just mean they were out, because if you look for something and they're out, sometimes they just don't show you the product. Okay, so that was 5 minutes at 390. Let's see how it looks. I can hear it sizzling. Ooh, okay, doesn't need any more time. But definitely juicier than they were last time. They were super crisp last time. So I'm gonna take them out. This is going to be good. Okay. Oh, this smells so good and looks so good. I am going to put one in my mouth. Let me see, let me get a good one. I don't know what is, they're all gonna be good. I love these. They are juicy and hot and a little chewy, so your jaw gets some good exercise here, which is great for me. Oh, they're so good. They're so good. So yeah, there we go. That's my meal number 2. I will put the macros. You will be shocked at the calories, but don't be, because, you know, it's all in the big scheme of things. High fat carnivore for me so far has been higher in calories. So we'll see how I do this week. I mean, I'm not losing any less than I was before. So I think it's awesome. And I'll see you in the next segment for whatever I'm going to have on my next meal, which at this point I have no idea, but we'll see you back here. Hi, okay, I'm back for my last meal of the day, and then the kitchen will be closed. I try to eat my meals early, like it's 4:30 right now, and so by 5 o'clock I'll be eating this. And it's pretty simple. It's going to be chicken wings. I'm not going to have very many, so these will last over the next 2-3 days or whatever. So it's pretty simple. This is my package. I found this place. It's actually the T&T in Langley, if anyone wants to know, if you're near me. These packages only have flats. There's no drums in here. It's only flats. So I like it. Anyways, in here is salt and white pepper. And I'm just going to toss them in this. It's going to be very simple. You can just put salt on. You can put whatever your favorite thing is. But for me and my flats, this is good. Oh, I guess I should have had this going. I am going to air fry and on 400. I don't know how long exactly it's going to take, so I'll just lift the lid and see when they're ready. So I have, I've already kind of measured out some chicken wings so that I know how many I'm going to have in this meal, which will be 4 wings, which doesn't sound like very much, but the thing with the 80-20 is that it doesn't really work well unless you lower the protein, because if you're eating much higher fat, lowering the protein is where this becomes effective, as I've been finding out. You know, by measuring my blood and my ketones in the morning. And so I try to have only 3 to 4 ounces of protein in a meal, which is roughly in that 20 to 25 gram of protein range per meal. And that is why I'm having 3 smaller meals a day instead of 2 bigger ones. Anyways, I just wanted to say that because, you know, I've had a few comments about that my meal looks small, and it is, but I'm actually eating more calories now than I was before. And so, like as you saw with the meal 2, that was a much more substantial meal energy-wise, you know, calories and fat and everything. I'm just a tad hungry. I'm not super hungry, but I'm going to have my 4 wings. I have some butter. I'm going to have some butter with it. Anyways, I'll show you my plate afterwards. And lately, this is a real phenomenon, because lately when I have this tiny little, you know, doll-sized meal at dinner, I can barely get through it. Like last night, I couldn't eat my whole butter bacon cookie. I did have, I can't remember what I had with it. I think it might have been some ground beef or something, but I was stuffed. Anyways, I just wanted to sort of go over that and explain how this was working for me. Air fryer is ready to go in. Okay. This is about 1.5 pounds of wings, flats. Okay, so we'll see you in a few minutes. I'm going to check this at 10 minutes. Okay, let's see what we have. Ooh, look at these. They look so good. Okay, I'm going to take out my wings and put them on my plate. Ooh, they look crispy good. They are going to be too hot for me to pick up. I just want to turn this off. Okay, so what else am I having? Now you could make, you know, some kind of a sauce. You could make a carnivore sauce with, I don't know, sour cream and some, you know, a few drops of Frank's hot sauce or something. I don't usually dip. I just eat them like this. You could even make a butter sauce if you wanted. So I'm having some butter with this. I worked out I need 2 tablespoons of butter. So I'm having 1 tablespoon of butter plus 3 of my little butter bites. These are so cute. These are the ones I made today with my chocolate caramel element. And so that equals 1 tablespoon butter right there. Let's have a look at that. And that's my dinner. So when I made the butter bites, just because I know people are gonna ask, 1 stick of butter to 1 of those little packets of LMNT. And you get 24 of these little 1 teaspoon sizes. And it's not really a dessert, but it kind of feels like a little treat at the end of a well-deserved day. So there's my dinner, and I will have the macros up here for this, and I also will have a graphic that shows the macros for the whole day, and I'll list that below as well. So we'll see you in the next video.
Scene 1, oh I see, okay. Scene 1B, ignore the A, mark. Actually, I don't know why I did that. Which is the, if I can find a 1/4 cup, they're all, that one doesn't have a handle. Okay, well I'll have to make do. So a 1/4 cup